PC Caramon speaking here. Today I want to talk about Hitman Pro Alert, version 3.0.48 build 196. Now, as far as I know, the guy that designed this is called Mark Logan, who designed Hitman Pro itself, and he has brought out a Hitman Pro Alert. Basically what it does, it works along with your antivirus program that you have on your computer, and as you can see there, you have the basic settings where you are protected against cyber attacks. Now, it is on a trial version, which is about 15 days left in this one, and then obviously I will be banned it. If I go to the top corner here and click on settings and go to the advanced for experienced users, you'll see that there's quite a lot more in it. For example, if I click here, risk reductions, you have what they call a few different types that it will protect you against. For instance, you've got a vaccination, which basically stops sandbox aware malware. You've got the crypto guard, which stops crypto ransomware. Now, most of us are aware of the past security risks on the internet, which are basically, you will get security risks every second in the day. And there was one I called Crypto Guard, where basically the bad people, we call them, would get access to your computer through a vulnerability, which is basically a program that's not updated, or that you're using on your computer that becomes vulnerable, and sometimes when Microsoft gives an update, it disables it, and sometimes you can do it yourself once you learn what different services are. So the Crypto Guard basically would have encrypted your hard drive, where basically you'd have got a pop-up saying that if you pay so much, we'll decrypt it. And there was no way of even formatting it because it was encrypted, so you couldn't format your hard drive. Obviously, you probably could get rid of the hard drive and put a new one in, but you wouldn't want to be going through that process. So that's what Crypto Guard is. Webcam Notifier, it warns you when you're being watched by your webcam. For quite a long time, people thought that if your webcam comes on, you'll see a small light coming on indicating your webcam's on. Well, unfortunately, guys, or friends, this isn't the case no longer. The bad people again have found a way around it, where they can put your webcam on without you know it, take a few snaps, put them up on the internet. So if you're using your Kindle, or if you're using your Windows computer, laptop in bed, and your webcam will come on without you knowing, and obviously whatever you're doing would be going up into the air. Also, we have keystrokes encryption, which protects against keyloggers. A keylogger is a piece of malware or a piece of programming code that is designed maliciously to record every keystroke that you type on your keyboard, where it then would pass a small text file, a hacker text file, to a third party, and that person could be sitting anywhere in the world and watch everything that you're doing. It could be dangerous if you're doing something online and etc. You also have what they call process protection that prevents process hollowing. So it protects your process on your computer, which is the brains. Obviously, it processes the data on your computer. A network lockdown stops backdoor traffic. So basically someone was trying to slip into your connection. And it also stops malicious USB devices. So if one of your so-called friends was crafty enough, they could say, here's a program for you, and put it on a USB device, you put it on your computer, and your computer's infected. Now, some antivirus programs do scan USB devices and some don't. Okay, so that's to give you an idea of some of the stuff. Now, protects applications against current and future vulnerability attacks. Applications and running applications. It also warns when the browser is unsafe for online banking. So basically, if you look at the URL and you were to go to your bank, and there was another symbol there, the URL, your web address, it can redirect you and send you to a fake banking site that looks something like your own. So this will protect you. It also protects you with your Java. And there's quite a list here. It prevents abuse of import address tablets and etc. Prevents abuse of buffer overflows. And some of the stuff you mightn't understand as a beginner, but as time goes on you will start to get the grip with it. Prevents the main execution of trusted processes by being unmapped by malware. So personally speaking, it's a handy standalone tool that runs in the background. It doesn't really use a lot of process power. In fact, I'm going to check the task manager here and give you an idea what it uses. Let's see now, let's go to applications, processes, CPU. Roughly between 0 and 1% of your CPU, so it's not going to drain your computer down. Now, a lot of people are probably saying, why would I want that? I've got McAfee on my computer, I've got Norton Internet Security, I've got the best security program you can buy. Well, sorry friends, it doesn't work like that. Yes, it will protect you to a certain amount, but unfortunately no program on its own will protect you 100%. It's impossible. And that's by my own experience this last 20 years on computers from Windows 95 and etc. up the line. Also MacBooks I use on Linux distros. So there's no computer 100%. So HitmanPro.Alert, friends, is a handy program to have. And I'm just going to bring up the browser and show you exactly where you can get it. Now you notice when I load my browser up, because I've got it on, it says HitmanPro.Alert is now protecting your browser automatically. So I want to type in Hitman Pro into the search engine. Now, if your operating system, which I will go to another scene here, and I'll show you the web page here if you just bear with me. When you load up your browser, obviously, you'll see at the top here, when you type in Hitman Pro, if you click here on this link, which is indicated by what advisory bar, it'll see it. You'll notice that you have download the 32-bit and download the 64. If you want to use Hitman Pro Scanner. Now, as far as I know, Hitman Pro scans your computer, analyzes it, if something it doesn't recognize, sends it up to the clouds, and I understand that it works off 5 antivirus programs that the guy has in the clouds to check your computer. So I want to go to home here first. Now, you will notice here HitmanPro.Alert 3. If you click download, you will download the program. And you can also get Hitman Pro UTM, which I'll cover at a later date for your network. Okay, so once you download the program, you go through the installation of installing it, and you'll end up with this. Now it will download the updates. Whenever you want to scan your computer, you click the scan button. It'll download the latest examinations of Hitman Pro itself. And if I click scan again, you'll notice in the background here, which I'll go to another scene here and get just a screenshot of this. What you will see is basically Hitman Pro running in the background. It's embedded into the Hitman Pro.Alert, and it's actually starting to scan the computer and check all the Windows system devices, clarifying, and obviously if there's any spyware, it'll come up here. And you click next. Sometimes it'll ask you to reboot your computer if you are seriously infected. Okay, so I want to cancel that one. And I want to go back to Hitman Pro.Alert. Okay, so let's go back to Hitman Pro Alert here for a second. I could pause the video, but I don't want to be messing about. Okay, so you'll see it on this computer. Now it is compatible for Windows 7. It is compatible for Vista, and it is compatible for Windows 8, 8.1 and Windows 10, even the new operating system that Microsoft has released. Now, although you would have an antivirus program on your computer, the experts recommend that by using the best antivirus program that you can possibly afford, and also by using standalone tools, it does help to protect your computer. Now this basically runs in the background. What will happen is, if it picks up something, you'll get a pop-up on your screen, and it'll give you the option of clicking block, and it will block others automatically itself. So friends, let me recommend Hitman Pro Alert for those that are using Windows computers. Give us your feedback, guys, friends. Give us a thumbs up or thumb down, whatever you prefer to do. If you're on Facebook and you find that there's some of this you don't really understand, install the program, click scan. You will see how Hitman Pro will kick in, and it will also, if it picks up alerts, it will indicate them. It does pick up cookies, which is a small text file. It does pick up adware, and it does pick up malicious malware. And the beauty about it is it updates all the time. Now, there is benefits and advantages by using it, and I will talk you through some of these here quickly. So this will give you the benefits why you want to use it. Number one, it protects your PC, data, identity, and your money. That speaks for itself. Well, basically what they're saying is that technology in Hitman Pro Alert 3 are designed to stop threats before they emerge and aim to protect your vulnerability software, data, and identity against current and future attacks without requiring prior knowledge of the attack or malicious program. So we all can make mistakes, we all can click on links with curiosity, and sometimes them links are crappy enough, the person that designed it, that they have embedded what they call the data in the background, which is called a payload, and it can install malicious software on your computer, and some of it can be a bitch to get out. There's not every piece you can actually get out. Of course you could say I can use System Restore, but these people, they're again the bad people, know that we have System Restore on our computers, so obviously they know that we can go back to a future safe point. So what they do is they install it in the future safe points because they don't want it off. They don't want you to take it off your computer. Otherwise it's no good to them. So what they do is they put it in what they call the safe points. When you go back, it automatically goes back on. Some programs will not remove it. It also protects your data, your information basically. And you will notice here that there is some documentation on it. So what you advise is to basically read up on it. And this is just some of the stuff, okay? So friends, read up on it, and you will understand a wee bit more about it. To use it is quite simple. Obviously when you use it, now if your operating system is a 32-bit, you download the 32-bit. If it's 64, you download the 64. And it's even compatible for Windows XP, although I would say there's very few using XP because Microsoft isn't supposed to support it. There's a few ways of hacking the registry settings, and there is a few ways of doing it, but that's for experienced geeks like myself. Okay, it's a learning game. Now, Hitman Pro 3 is here. You get a 30-day trial with it. You put in your email address. I would honestly go for the Hitman Pro Alert because you're going to get the 2-in-1 anyway. And you can also activate the free license on Hitman Pro itself for 30 days. and when it runs out you can actually buy it. You can go to the shop, what they have here. Hitman Pro license for one computer is $19.95 or 3 years for £39. It's a small price to pay to sit back and not worry about your computer. They do have business ones here too. Hitman Pro for an enterprise, for business, if you're on the business and you want all your networks and all your computers protected, it's only $11.54. That's for 10 to 24 computers and 25 packs. Friends, it definitely works. I've been running Hitman Pro for years and it's never let me down. But HitmanPro.Alert is highly recommended. You will not mess about, it will not interfere with the antivirus program. That I have noticed, and I have tried quite a number of antivirus programs, even the top of the range. Okay, so give us your feedback, friends, on Facebook. If you're not too sure about it, any questions you want to ask, I'll do my best to answer them. It's a straightforward installation if you know how to install a program. And give it a run, reboot your computer, and that should give you a wee bit more protection. Surf away and you'll be quite happy. Otherwise, if you don't know how to fix your computer or you don't know anybody, well then it costs money to go to the shops and get it repaired. Okay, PC Chairman speaking here. Small program. There is another 2 videos I will be doing in the next 10 minutes. One will be glassware firewall, and another good free security program for those that can't afford to buy a security product. This one is good, it's well tested, and I'll cover it in the next 2 videos. Okay, thank you very much, PC Chairman.